The Battle of the Psychotic Ones. Jill Roberts versus Brenda Bates. Who was the more deranged? Who was the more psychotic? They both were psychotic, but who had the more scarier motive? Let's find out, and let's see who is the better between the two. So we're gonna go with Brenda Bates. Brenda Bates is uh, played by Rebecca Gayheart, and this character is friends of Natalie. And I haven't seen the movie in a long time. Urban Legend, by far, the Urban Legend one is the best one. Uh, but to look at that, the whole thing was that her boyfriend that she was going to get married to, he gets killed, I believe, in a car accident. So come to find out that there was two people that she knew that killed him by accident, and it basically leads her to go on a killing spree. I think Rebecca Gayheart did a great job. She looked psychotic. She was nutty. I loved it. It was kind of funny, when she had Natalie strapped down to the bed and just the way when she revealed herself. That was chaotic. That was nuts and stuff like that. Plus, when she would confront Paul, which is played by Jared Leto, who is actually a big name star of sorts. So, yeah, I mean, I think that motive was really good. But then you go over to Scream, particularly Scream 4. Jill Roberts, played by Emma Roberts. She is the daughter of Eric Roberts and the niece of Julia Roberts. And the motive when she was revealed, when I seen it in theater back in 2011, I saw it in theater. I was mind blown because this is another family member of Sydney's. And Jill even had said it that her and Sydney are cousins to two of her friends, which is Kirby and Olivia, but she doesn't really know Sydney all that well. But when it was revealed her as a ghost face, I'm like, what the hell is this? And when I heard her motive was, when I was growing up in this house, in this family, it was Sydney this, Sydney that, Sydney, Sydney, Sydney. Why were you so fucking special? And I think the motive was that she wanted her 5 or 15 minutes of fame like Sydney did, but Sydney didn't want the fame she was in the spotlight, right? So I think, learning how to trust people is kind of a tricky thing because there are a lot of good people out there in the world and there's a lot of bad people out there in the world, right? So what is more scarier than your own flesh and blood? One of your family members is trying to kill you because of, you had all the attention because of the spotlight, and he or she wants that same attention. It was out of an act of jealousy, and I think it was so crazy because when I seen her, because she had killed Trevor, because they made Trevor be like the Neil Prescott. She shoots him, and then she goes ahead. After she offs, she thinks she offs Sydney. She ends up offing. What's his name? Charlie, and then she off Sydney. So she thinks she did, but she didn't. But she frames everything on Trevor after she had killed him, scratching her face, having her hair pulled out with his hand, ramming a knife into her shoulder, running her face right into a picture frame that's on the wall. And then the big thing was like the glass end table. She jumps up in midair and crashes. I still love the impact. I remember, plain as day, as with the surround sound, how loud that crash was when she went my throat. Even though that was, I believe, a stunt double, not Emma Roberts herself doing it. But that's how crazy somebody can get, is to pretend that they got the living shit beat out of them, but when they did that to their own selves. So Brenda didn't go to that extreme. I mean, she was good. I liked her motive too, but I think Jill's was a lot more scarier, in my opinion, because you know, I mean, we're all supposed to be a loving family members, right? But when you have one family member that gets jealous because the one has a spotlight by accident, and that was her thing. She wanted the fame. She wanted even the one saying, she says to Sydney, when Sydney says, even your friends, you killed even your friends. Friends, what world are you living in? I don't need friends. I need fans. It's pretty sick, right? And stuff like that. Just the way Emma Roberts' face was when she's saying all this, it was frightening. It was terrifying. So you guys are probably knowing right now who I pick as the winner of this, and it is none other than Jill Roberts. By far, and some people might have a debate with me on this, I still think to this day, we have to wait until what Scream 7 brings with the ghost faces we have. I don't know how many there are going to be. There might be a single one. There might be a couple of them. Who knows? I still think that Jill Roberts is the most psychotic, most diabolical ghost face that we have ever had in the Scream franchise. But enough said. Further to do, drop a like, subscribe if you like to do that as well. That'd be awesome. I'm almost up to 300 subscribers right now, which is pretty cool. Never thought I'd make it this far. Let me know, which one did you like between these two right here? And they're both great, but I mean, Jill Roberts is the icing on the cake for me. But that is it, guys. Take care and you have a great one.